Welcome to Kansas for the running of the 5-hour Energy 400. On the pole for tonight's race is Hayden Codwell, and to the outside is Gracie Savito. Paul Minnick is third, Emmy Hall is fourth, and Gary May is fifth. So the last track, kind of like Kansas, almost a sister track to Kansas, was Chicagoland. And the winner of that 41-lap race was Jeff Bright. Now we have another 41-lap race here at Kansas. And Bright starting sixth. They have a pretty good car. Let's see what they can do. Pace car to pit road, 41 laps, as I said. Codwell on the pole. Lilly is to the green flag. Here they come down the front stretch. Green flag in the air. We're racing at Kansas. They go down to 3 and 4. The battles for a second almost. Looks like May might have had a run but couldn't do it. And Codwell goes up the track. That's going to allow Minnick to get to the inside off of turn number 4 to complete lap 1. Paul Minnick will. There's a car down the apron. There's a car spinning in the back. Looks like Jake Moss and someone else, as 200 cars now preoccupy the top 2 spots. They're reckoning 1 and 2 now. 98, 34, 99. Tough break. As they race back to the yellow, Paul Minnick will get it. They're racing close back here. I'm going to make sure they don't wreck, as there were kind of 2 separate incidents there. It looked like Jake Moss got spun on the front stretch. Then they wrecked over in 1 and 2. Let's see what happened. Here they are at the back of the pack. You see right here. Trying to see what happened. Oh, Jordan Cross got the wall, came down. Jake Moss was there, spun into Tony Green. Moss spins at the back of the pack, keeps it going straight, so no caution comes out for that. But then up here, Ken Bell got down the apron, trying to see. Oh, it happened back there with Eli Bright. He popped the outside wall, looks like, down to TJ Hanley. Is that what happened? Cars get down the apron, and there it is. Ken Bell comes up, and John West. Homecoming race for them. Not how they wanted it. Morgan Willis was in it. Let's see what else is piling in down there. Levi Shones. John West hits hard. Jake Moss comes flying in here and hits hard. Moss is going to hit. Oh, Tony Green hit John West. And Moss is going to come flying in here and hit Tony Green probably. Or he might hit someone else already. Here he comes. Yep, he hit Tony Green. And Eli Bright had a ton of damage, but it didn't look like he drove away from the accident with that. Or I guess he did. Yeah, Eli just clipped the 9-9 right there, and that's what sent the 9-9 spinning wildly. Let's go on board with John West, as it was, as I said, home track favorite there. Jacob West is now the only one left. Go on board Justin Heath, as he was your points leader coming into tonight. 101 points to work with, so he has a pretty good margin. Nice driving there by Justin Heath. So to get back in line first was Paul Minnick. He led teammate Gary May back to the caution. And they're on pit road. Is everyone else coming in? Everyone's coming down pit road. So first caution of the night on lap 4, and they're all coming into pit road. Surprising there. It looks like it's going to be fuel only for these guys, as there they are out and away. Hayden Caldwell taking 2 tires. Interesting there. Caldwell is going to be the first one off with 2 tires. Minnick is back to the green flag as he's coming back down pit road. He had a penalty, we're hearing. A speeding penalty for Paul Minnick out of the lead. That's going to hand the lead over to Gary May in the 88. We're going back in lap 7. As you can see, the cars are Jake Moss, Tony Green, John West, Morgan Willis, and Eli Bright, which leaves 37 cars left in the race. Gary May is taking over the lead after Paul Mick's pit road speeding penalty has put him at the back of the pack. Griffin Lynn is now second, Jim Gambit is third, Jonathan Buford's fourth, and Jose Fernandez is fifth. Eric Hine is in sixth, seventh is Derek Bouchard, eighth is Hayden Codwell, ninth Luke Rainey, and 10th is Jeff Bright. You see Paul Mick coming out pit road. That's penalty. We'll see where Hayden Codwell came out. First car on 2 tires. Right now that 47 we're still looking. You can see in 8th. So we're going to have some work to do to get back. Minnick is still off the pace here on pace laps. Struggling to get up to speed, so I wonder if there's something wrong with the 48 also. Here we go, pace car to pit road. Gary May, now your race leader. They come into the restart zone. Green flag is back in the air. Boy, and May got a really great jump there. Minnick is up to pace as of now. And here comes May and Griffin Lynn. They're not side by side, but they're nose to tail off of turn 2. Down the backstretch. Griffin Lynn kind of closed just a little bit through 1 and 2, but May's opening it back up. Looks like Griffin Lynn can get through the corners better, but May gets a little bit of a better run off. That's what's keeping him the lead right now. They race their way down to 1 and 2 now. Some cars go way up the track, including the 16 of Eric Willis, as Griffin Lynn battles for the lead down the backstretch. Strong there by that 38 car. He pedals it into the corner. It looks like he's going to take it right here from Gary May. As May goes up the track, Jim Gambit now has a chance to get to second. And Gambit's going to take it as the caution flag comes out. May, though, oh, big wreck up in the corner. Off of turn 4, there is a huge wreck. These guys did get back to the caution flag. Griffin Lynn was one. Let's see what happened. Another big wreck here at Kansas. Eric Willis had been up the track in turn 1, 2, and up again in 3 and 4, but this time he came down to Mihal. He spun him. They hit the wall hard. Larry Bouchard Jr. Oh, gosh. That car went through, and there you see Tommy Turbo got involved. Jay Jefferson, Dan Barron got some damage. He was able to drive away. Levi Schultz got pushed in there by Ken Bell. Jordan Cross. There's Beasley sitting over there. Mihal. Minnick had to stop and slow. He got some damage. Oh, a ton of hood damage, actually. Let's go on board with Minnick because he was at the back of the pack, and now he's involved. Yeah, wow, that's a ton of damage to that 48 car. Let's go on board with Larry Bouchard Jr. in the 2 car. He won the last race we were at, and he was able to, get through this, looks like. Ooh. Willis just turned Mihal right there. Looks like TJ Hanley's able to make it through this somehow. Let's go on board. Squeaked right through the middle of that. Look at them coming back to the yellow. Look at Justin Heath on the apron. That is your points leader, trying to gain as many spots as he can, getting back to the caution flag. So Griffin Lynn led them back. They're back on pit road again for more pit stops under caution. As Lynn had to slow up, and that might have cost Gary May sometimes. Looks like they're taking fuel only again. Lynn's out and away. Buford out. May is taking some time. He's going to lose a ton of track position. He's finally out. Jeff Bright's taken 4 tires, so it's going to be interesting to see where he comes out as Griffin Lynn lives back to the green flag. Here we are going back around lap 13. As you can see from this, Adam Mihal, Tommy Turbo, Aiden Shepard, and Dan Bandon are out of this race. Eric Willis is lapped down in 33rd. As your race leader is Griffin Lynn. Jonathan Buford is in 2nd. 3rd will be Luke Rainey. Hayden Caldwell is back up to 4th. And Chris Dodd is 5th. Eric Hine is in 6th. Jim Gambit is 7th. 8th is Gary May. 9th is Colin McGovern. And 10th is Jacob West. As I said, a home track race. Home track favorite. Jeff Bright took 4 tires. Comes out in 24th. at the middle of this pack, so it's going to be interesting to see how he does. Eric Wills down at the bottom, a ton of damage. I would not expect him to get going. As we see, Minnick at the back of the pack with damage. Jefferson is back here and others with damage. So here we go for Griffin Lynn. Still out front, pace car to pit road. Let's see how slow Eric Wills is on this restart. Here we go. Green flag is back out. Yep, Willis is not going. It looks like the front few are going to clear him. Jim Gambit through the middle. Wow, that was risky, and that's going to cost Eric Hines spots. So he got all the way to the top. He had to let off because he was going to get up towards the wall. He didn't want to do that. Now Eric Wills is a blocking as Gambit is flying through this field. He's going underneath Dodd. As the lead is stabilized. Look at Gary May to the bottom. 3 wide off of turn 4. Dodd got the wall, but we're keeping it going. And now Gary May flying back up to the front. That car looked really strong. And look at, he almost put Gambit into the wall. Gambit had to come off and almost got Colin McGovern in it. The battle for second is now on. Caldwell's coming back up to the front. He was your pole starter. He fell back a little bit and has come back up to the front. Luke Rainey is going to get to third. There was a big pack coming off of turn 4 you saw there. The front 5 single file, front 6. Jacob West going to take 7th from Jim Gambit. Gambit battling off the corner. They come into turn 3. Gambit still up against the wall. He scrapes it a little bit. Michael Gregory is going to go by. The battle for third might be on soon. Luke Rainey. Oh, look at this. For the lead. Hayden Caldwell. Underneath Griffin Lynn down the back stretch. Has a run. Buford's on the back bumper of Rainey. McGovern's on the back bumper of May. Caldwell's going to take the lead. And for third, Rainey's going to get passed by Buford. McGovern is through to 5th. Buford overdrove the corner and Luke Rainey's coming back. Oh, he got into him. Car up into the wall off of turn 2. May is back to the bottom of McGovern. Buford going backwards. Rainey now back to 3rd. May is back to 5th. Great racing up here. 3rd back to about 7th. As Jacob West is now joining the party. May overdrove the corner, pushed Colin McGovern up the track. McGovern's now going to lose a spot to Jacob West. Gary May finally completes the pass, but Jacob West is coming for top 5. There's a lap car ahead, probably a damaged car, I imagine. If we look at Hayden Caldwell still out front, Chris Dodd is the one. He might have come down pit road then. Gary May able to keep 5th for now, but Jacob West is pressing them into turn 3 and 4 as we're about to go halfway through this race soon. Gregory now on Colin McGovern for 7th. Can he keep it underneath him? McGovern tried to close the door, but Gregory's there. Oh! McGovern got into the wall for turn 2. Jeff Bright's gonna go around. Look at the run Bright has on those 4 tires. He restarted this race in 24th, and look where he is. He's up to 8th. That car is flying as Buford goes underneath Luke Rainey for 3rd. He's gonna get it. Jeff Bright is flying through this field. He's coming on to Michael Gregory, coming to 20 to go this time. Go on board with that 5 car. Mows past Michael Gregory. And if these guys aren't careful, he's going to run these guys down for 3rd. Look at the run he has. That 5 car is fast. They're in the wall. Hammond, it's Buford. And look at the run he has on this pack. To 6th goes Jeff Bright. We talked about he won the sister race, the Chicagoland race. This track is configured just like that. May goes up to block Luke Rainey. Caution has come out. Wreck on the front stretch. Oh! AJ Green was the one in it. The caution has come out. And look at Jeff Bright trying to get every position. He's going for a top 5. Underneath Jacob West. That 5 car is strong. May goes off the track. He might get another position if he can get underneath May. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. But Jeff Bright, amazing drive. 24th to 5th. On that green flag run. Impressive driving by that 5 car. Caldwell led them back. He has kept this race lead for most of this run. AJ Green was the one that spun on the front stretch to bring out the caution. Looks like AJ Green got a little help here. You see Hard racing off of turn number 4. He can smack the wall and Bouchard comes up into him, spins him out. Green was lucky he did not get hit. Bouchard lucky Gambit did not hit him. Whoa, Larry Bouchard Jr. has an onboard camera and he barely avoided that wreck. Cars go flying by Green. I'm surprised no one hit him. Luckily no one hit him because that could have been a vicious wreck. Go on board with Larry Bouchard Jr. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable that he's able to get by that. Caldwell led them back to the caution flag. And of course they're going to be down pit road. That was a pretty long green flag run. But Jeff Bright able to mow through the field. He got up to 5th, as we mentioned, a top 5 spot. He restarted back in 24th. That 5 car was awfully strong, although a lot of people just took 2 tires or no tires on the pit stop where he took 4. Everyone's taking 4 now. Griffin Lynn. Hayden Caldwell's going to get on first. It looks like Luke Rainey maybe in 2nd. Gary May losing more spots. Again, that 88 team not up to par here tonight. Has lost many spots on restarts. As Hayden Caldwell leads back to the green flag. Here we go, going back around lap 28. No cars have retired from this race from that accident, but Chris Dodd and Eric Wills are still a lap down, which leaves 31 cars left on the lead lap. Hayden Caldwell is still your race leader. Griffin Lynn is 2nd. In 3rd is Luke Rainey. 4th is Michael Gregory. And Jonathan Buford, his teammate, is 5th. Jeff Bright drove his way up to 5th. He's now in 6th for this restart. Peyton Beasley is up to 7th. Jose Fernandez is 8th. John Gambit is 9th. And Colin McGovern is 10th. TJ Hanley is 11th. Nathan Hood is 12th. Gracie Savito is 13th. 14th is Gary May. And 15th is Derek Bouchard. Bouchard has not had many fond memories with Kansas Motor Speedway. Last season here, he had a huge crash on the front stretch where once he hit the wall, the back of his car went airborne. And then the whole car lifted off the ground. Scary moment for him. That happened on a restart. Let's go on board with him for this restart. Here we go, pace car to pit road. Green flag is back out. See, Eric Willis blocking the path of these guys. Which lane's gonna move? Looks like Nathan Hood is gonna force his way below Eric Willis. Looks like I have all that. Derek Bouchard gains a spot. He got past Gary May there. That was the restart with Derek Bouchard. See here. Some battles up here in the top 10. Chris Dodd falling back. He's a lap car. Hayden Caldwell has still kept the lead. Michael Gregory is now to 2nd. He just got past Luke Rainey for that spot. Oh, not quite yet. Oh, but Rainey's in the wall. Hopefully he doesn't get hit when he comes off of it. And Beasley has a huge run to the bottom of the track. But couldn't get underneath Rainey. Wow, that 27 looks really tight here. We're coming to 11 to go. And no one has been able to touch pole sitter Hayden Caldwell. Rainey now starting to fall backwards. Griffin Lynn led some of this race. He's now just getting up to 4th. Whoa, Jeff Bright with an aggressive 3-wide move. Couldn't make it work. That car got really tight off the corner. And that's going to allow Jose Fernandez to the bottom. Oh, Bright almost cut him off there. Fantastic racing here at Kansas, as Gregory is starting to run down Caldwell just a little bit. 10 to go at Kansas. And it's still anyone's game. As you see, this pack is starting to line up 6th on back. Jeff Bright's going to move past Luke Rainey. TJ Hanley behind has a run on Jose Fernandez. Fernandez now going to get shuffled out, as Jeff Bright could not do anything with Luke Rainey. Hanley is now past Jose Fernandez. The 30 car is now up to 8th. He has had some great cars on 1.5 mile tracks this season. If you tell him he thinks he could win, he could have won some of those races. He got screwed out of some of them. Rex at Chicago, the sister track to this, he was leading that race for a while. He was involved in a 4-wide wreck with some guys driving over their heads. He says he has had some strong cars and is now underneath Jeff Bright for 7th. That 30 car's on the move. Go back up to lead. You see it hasn't changed. Hayden Caldwell is still being run down by Michael Gregory. Gregory goes up the track a little bit. The battle might be for 3rd now, as Peyton Beasley might get passed by Griffin Lynn. Buford is in 5th all by himself. Now Hanley is going for 6th underneath Rainey. That 30 car is starting to come to life here at the end of this race. He might, if he gets another caution, he could be a factor. But he would need one, like right now. 7 to go. And they're running out of time to catch Hayden Caldwell. Caldwell has just been so strong here this afternoon. He lost the lead on pit stops. He got right back. And now the fight is going to be for 2nd. But here comes Griffin Lynn for 3rd. Oh, can he keep underneath Beasley? That was the question. You see that flyby. Hanley has pulled away from the pack behind him. So that 30 car is awfully strong. Lynn is now to 3rd. Can he run down Gregory for 2nd, as we have 6 to go, 5 to go this time? You can see Hanley has pulled away from this pack. They are 3 wide back here. This might be the caution. Bright's in the middle. Gambit's down low. Gambit's going to back out. Smart move there by the 11 car. And here we go. Fight for 2nd. Michael Gregory has it. Griffin Lynn wants it. Lynn has been one of the only cars to get by Hayden Caldwell, I think. Oh, look at Peyton Beasley. Oh, he almost forced Gregory up high. As they're catching a lap car, it's Eric Willis. That car is very slow. This could affect the race. 4 to go this time. They're going to have to go around Eric Willis. Oh, he blocked Hayden Caldwell. Here comes the rest of the pack. They have nowhere to go. This is going to bring TJ Hanley into the battle. Caldwell moves to the inside. Gregory is there now. Griffin Lynn's going to get blocked. Buford goes to the high side. Now the top 3 have pulled away. TJ Hanley might be able to get some spots out of this. Although now the 16 blocking those 2 cars. 3 to go right here. Buford's going to get around. So is TJ Hanley. Griffin Lynn going to fall back to at least 6th because of this. No more lap cars ahead. So it will just be which car has the best power. Who can drive the best. 2 to go this time. And this has closed it dramatically. Gregory's now on the back bumper of Hayden Caldwell. Through 3 and 4, coming to 2 to go. And Peyton Beasley's there in case something happens. Look at Griffin Lynn. That's going to be a battle for 5th here shortly. He has TJ Hanley right in front of him. And look at this battle for 2nd. Peyton Beasley wants it. Coming to the white flag this time. And Beasley thinks this is his best shot to win. If he could get to 2nd right now, he might have a lap to run down Hayden Caldwell. Here they come to the stripe. White flag this time. Last lap in the 5-hour Energy 400. Hayden Caldwell has led the majority of this race. He started on pole. Can he lead them back to the caution, or to the checkered flag? They come off 2. He has a huge gap. The battle might be for 2nd behind. There might be a battle for 4th shortly. But as they go into 3 and 4, no one can challenge Hayden Caldwell right now. Off of turn number 4, Caldwell dominates Kansas. He comes off 4 to win the 5-hour Energy 400. And it looks like Griffin Lynn just edged TJ Hanley for a top 5. Yes, he did. And Hayden Caldwell dominated that race. Led more than half of it. Ended up winning. Dominating fashion there. Let's check the finishing results. Here are the finishing results from the 5-hour Energy 400 at Kansas. 3 caution flags for 12 laps. Only 3 lead changes among 4 different drivers. Hayden Caldwell started on pole, won the race, led a majority of the race, 26 laps. Payne Beasley gave him a run, but got second. In third was Michael Gregory. Fourth was Jonathan Buford. And fifth was Griffin Lynn. He led 8 laps. In sixth was TJ Hanley. Seventh was Colin McGovern. Eighth was Luke Rainey. Ninth was Jim Gambit. And rounding out your top 10 was Joe Sandrovich. So there's your top 20. As we said, Jeff Bright won Chicago, a sister track to Kansas. Just could not pull it out here tonight. He had a great car when it was on 4 tires. But when everyone was on 4 tires, looks like around a 15th place car there. He ended up 15th. As we scroll down, we see 21st. On back, you see Gary May led 3 laps, ended up 22nd. Not the night they were hoping for. Paul Minnick was involved in a wreck. He got a speeding penalty while leading on pit road. Ended up 26th. He led some laps. You see cars down here were involved in accidents. Derek Bouchard 3 laps down. Reese Dooley, Chris Dodd, and others. They're not the nights they were hoping for. But a pretty fun race here at Kansas all together. And now let's go to the point standings. Here are the point standings after 12 races. Justin Heath still has the points lead, but now it's only 47 points. So that lead was cut about half, a little more. Caldwell with the win is now in second in points. Jeff Bright is third. Derek Bouchard is fourth. And Chris Dodd is fifth. In sixth is John West. That was his home track race, as we said. Just couldn't really do anything with what he had. Griffin Lynn is 7th. 8th was Colin McGovern. 9th was Jordan Cross. And 10th is Jordan Bell. So there's your top 20. As you see with some of these finishes, some drivers break into the top 20. TJ Hanley won them in 19th. Wasn't there before, now is. With that top 10, almost out of the top 5. Couldn't quite pull it out. Finished 6th tonight. Great run for them. And see Jay Jefferson, 16th in points. No top 10s. But that is not how they have run this season. That team should have, I would say, at least 4 or 5 top 10s. They have run great this season, just have not been able to show the results, but still 16th in points because of the consistency. So the next race is going to be wild. The Aaron's 499 at Talladega. The Target Series returns for Talladega. It's going to be a fun one. See you guys then.